Hello everyone, hope you are well. Today's video we're going to be looking at communication and also positive expression. So how are we communicating with others? How do we communicate with ourselves as well? Because that's really important. So if you are just watching, literally as the videos come out, we've just come out of the Mercury retrograde season. So that's always quite enlightening. It shows us where we maybe still need to work on in ourselves, how we communicate with others. Maybe we've had some experiences where we've misunderstood others, or we may have had an experience where things have just exploded out of nowhere and we've been triggered. So we're going to look at that today. So if you're new to my channel, what I will be doing is I just tune into everyone who's going to be watching, and all for your highest good, the best healing, the best shifts, the best subconscious blocks to be resolved for you today. So what I would just suggest is just allow yourself to receive and just go with the flow. Allow the emotions and the energy just to come up. Allow it to work through you and just be open to receive, and just know that it's for your highest good. Okay, cool. So relax and let's see where the energy takes us today. Okay, good. So we're looking at what's the best and the highest good for everyone who's watching. Okay, and we're just scanning around communication blocks within everyone's system. Let's have a look. So as we scan around that, there is some fear here around just allowing yourself to be yourself, actually. So just allowing yourself to be the authentic you that you are. So allow yourself to receive energy for that. Allow yourself to let these barriers come down. I'm seeing you've put up barriers, okay? So we're sending energy for that. So allowing yourself to understand the difference between boundaries, okay? So having these boundaries is important. So having your personal boundaries is important. Having healthy boundaries is important. But what we must also look at, is, you know, when we're putting up barriers, okay? So we can actually put up barriers which then turn into almost like a self-defense. So we're trying to defend ourselves when people approach us, which then creates a barrier, and it enables us to connect with them on a healthy level. Okay, so we're sending energy for that. So anywhere you are actually creating more of a barrier than a boundary, which then pushes people away. Okay, and you can do this, you're doing this subconsciously, so you're not aware that you're doing it necessarily, or certainly not within that moment, certainly not as it comes up. And then you may maybe afterwards you're thinking, oh, eek, what did I say, or why did I say that, or where has that come from? And it's come from your triggers. So we're sending you much energy for that, so you can allow yourself to be aware, actually, of those triggers, of those parts of you that communicate in ways that, and it's not that they're not you, but they are the part of you that may be wounded, that may have unresolved trauma, that may have unresolved emotion, that may have unresolved patterning, and that you're communicating from them rather than communicating in your highest way at the time. So we're sending you much healing for that, and for those unresolved parts of you, for those parts of you that are hurt, for those parts of you that feel pain, for those parts of you that are angry, actually, for those parts of you that are furious. So sometimes when we are perhaps with a partner or with a member of our family, and there have been experiences that have happened and we haven't maybe worked through them or identified them or resolved them with that person, then the emotion is still there, it's still trapped there. And then when we then communicate with that person again, because we haven't resolved those parts of us, because we haven't resolved that communication with that person, what we do is we operate from the pain, we operate from the anger, we operate from the frustration, we operate from that really frustrated, angry part of us, and we lash out and we want to hurt them sometimes. So we're just sending healing for all of that, because I'm connecting in with all that frustration and anger and that you have got there, okay? And maybe you didn't get an apology. Maybe you didn't get an apology from someone, and that is also really triggering your anger. So then you've got to operate from a place of unresolved pain, unresolved forgiveness. So we're sending energy for all of that. Okay, good. And the energy is still flowing. So we're going to up level and send you more for that. More and more and more and more for the anger, more and more for the pain, more and more for anything that's unresolved or hasn't been completed or finished. Okay? Good. Just allow that to come in. It's really, really powerful. It's really strong, and we're going deep there. We're going really deep within your systems. So just allow yourself to keep releasing and releasing the anger, the pain, the frustration, the deception. Okay, good. Okay, good. More and more and more and more. Allow yourself to just receive and release. Up leveling, scanning around communication with others, communication with yourself, communication with yourself in a way that self-depreciates. So you are self-depreciating yourself, depreciating yourself, sometimes depreciating others to make yourself feel better. Actually, that's the wounded part of you. So we're sending energy for that. It's not a part of you that you'd want to accept, but we've all done it. We've all done it. We've all done these things that wound others, wound ourselves. It's the part of the ego, the part of the inner child that is wounded. We're sending much healing for all of that. Because it's really important to look at both sides. We've all been the person that hurt someone else. We've all been the person who has been hurt. That's why we really need to balance it out, to work out those parts of us, those shadow parts of us that have been that person that's actually put others down. Okay, good. We're sending much healing for that. Just allow yourself to accept that part of you, to accept that inner part of you that was hurt and hurt others. Okay, good. And the other way around, to accept that others have hurt you when they've been wounded. Okay, perfect. And so we're up leveling, scanning around communication again. Negative communication. We're sending much healing for that, allowing you to transmute this negative energy, allowing yourself to transmute any negative energy when you're in a conversation with someone, allowing yourself to operate from your higher self, allowing yourself to be in a place of clarity, in a place of authenticity, in a place of positive expression, in a place of positive collaboration with others. So you're collaborating, you're able to collaborate with others when you're communicating, because that's really important too. Allowing yourself to meet that person halfway, allowing yourself to receive them, allowing yourself to really receive them, actually. Allowing yourself to have that time, so that time to receive them, that time to receive their words, their energy, and allowing yourself time to process it all without the trigger, without needing to react immediately. Allowing yourself to have that control, to process any triggers that do come up and work yourself through them in a positive, healthy way. Okay, so just processing. So even when someone's talking to you and you get triggered, allowing yourself that time just to process the emotion. What am I feeling now? Am I feeling like I'm being criticized? Am I feeling like I'm being judged? And if I do feel that way, is that the truth? Is that person really criticizing or judging me? Or is it just something within me that's triggering it and bringing it up? And is it just something else? Is it an old story? And even so, even if that is what I think they're doing, how can I react or respond in a way that actually diffuses all of that? How can I diffuse it all? How can I change it? How can I transform it so that it works really well for me and that other person? Okay, good. So we're sending much energy and healing for all of that. Good, 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 good. Okay, because we can transform energy. So I can respond differently now. I can go, okay, well, if you are judging me, then maybe that's something within you that is just not receiving me at this time. So I'm really happy with my new top. I like my new top, so I don't really need you to think any way about it. I'm happy with it, so I don't need to take your judgment about it, and I'll just let it go. Okay, so you can just allow yourself to let it go. Okay, good. So as we up level and scan around everything to do with communication that needs to be cleared for today, within this video, within this session, we want to have a look at anywhere you are judging others. And so we're sending much healing for that. For anywhere you are misunderstanding others. So bringing in this energy of you being able to understand others. To listen to others. To meet them. Meet them where they are, but maintaining your own boundaries energetically as well. Allowing yourself to see things from the other person's perspective. Allowing yourself to speak clearly. Allowing yourself to feel safe communicating your truth to others. allowing yourself to create the space for others to communicate their truth to you. So it could be that someone wants to communicate with you, but they feel like you may react in a way that will push them away or scare them off, or not allow them to feel safe in your presence, allow them not to be able to express themselves fully to you because of a fear of the reaction you may have to what they're saying, or just for them opening up. So we're sending you much healing for that, so you can become aware of any times when you may have not been able to create that space for someone. Okay, good. This is really strong, actually. So I think we've all done this. We've maybe reacted in a way when we've been caught off guard, and that person doesn't feel they can approach us safely, or are able to talk to us authentically. So just clearing any energy around that. This is quite deep. And also clearing the energy of any time you've felt unable to do that for others. You've been unable to approach others or be honest with others because of a reaction they've given you, or also just because of their energy. You know, I don't really want to say this to mum because, you know, she might judge me, or she might tell me off. Or so what I'll do is I'll just not say anything. And then you close yourself down, you shut yourself down. Your throat chakra shuts down, and you basically go inwards because you don't feel like you can express yourself truthfully. So we're sending you energy for that. And for any time as a child you felt that way, and for any time in a relationship you felt that way, which then disconnects you both, either within your family or within your relationship. Okay, good. Okay, good. There's a lot of emotion around that, so just allow your throat chakra to clear, because you can hold emotion there. And I've noticed as well as I've been speaking, my voice has actually become a bit clearer, and I'm not stuttering as much, and that's clearer now throughout the video, so that's brilliant as well. Okay, good. So allow yourself to enjoy the silence is what I'm getting now. Allow yourself to enjoy that pause. Feel safe in the pause. Feel safe in the silence. Feel safe in the silence of conversation. Feel safe in the silence of the presence of others. Feel safe in the silence of being with others. And allow yourself to hear them. Okay, good. So as we scan around everything today, let me just see if there's anything else. Just going to bring you in within alignment of speaking positively, speaking openly, and feeling safe, feeling secure. And bringing in more positive expression for you all for your highest good. Okay, awesome. Now that wasn't quite a long video again, but it's just the energy keeps going, so I just flow with it. And I may need to do another one on communication as well in the future. So if I get the inkling, if I get the nudge to do that, I will. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. And you can follow me or connect with me below. I'll put all my links there. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. And please share my posts and videos with anyone who you feel may need it. Be great. Be great to connect with everyone. And I shall see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye now.